High school football in St. Johns County, we are creeping up on the halfway point of the season. Tonight is week 4 in high school football, and that means district football games begin this week. Quick recap of week 3 games. Ponte Vedra 47, Stanton 0. St. Augustine 53, Creekside 0. Episcopal 28, Nice 15. A little bit of a surprise there. First loss of the season for Nice. Bartram Trail 36, Menendez 14. St. Joseph 54, Lighthouse Christian 0. And FSDB goes on the road, loses big to Alabama Def 50-20. But this week's games is where we're going to put our emphasis on. The big one tonight, Bartram Trail going to Ponte Vedra and a rejuvenated Ponte Vedra. Ponte Vedra is 3-0, Bartram's 2-1, that big loss to St. Augustine in week 2. But that notwithstanding, this is the first district game for both of these teams, and a vastly improved Ponte Vedra team led by quarterback Perry Orth, who's just been throwing it all over the place, and running back Cole Mazza. Ponte Vedra, the most improved team in the county this year, hands down. Bartram Trail 2-1. They fended off Ponte Vedra last year. A little bit of an upset in sight for Ponte Vedra last year. Did not happen. But Ponte Vedra, you got to believe, is a little bit more of the hotter team right now, entering this first district game for those two teams. Another district game, Creekside and Nice. Creekside visiting Nice. Creekside looking for its first win. 0-3. Nice, a big loss last week. They're 2-1, so you know they're going to want to get back on the winning track. Going a little bit down south in the state, St. Augustine going across the Flagler County line. They're going to play Flagler Palm Coast. That game has been close a couple years ago. St. Augustine opened with a 14-13 win in 2008, but other than that, it's been all St. Augustine in that series. Menendez, a little bit of a stumble for the Falcons. They've lost two bad games. Bartram last week and the one before to Nice, 21-20 in week 2, and that was a big stumble for Menendez there. They're 1-2. They're going to Ridgeview, looking to get back on the winning track. St. Joseph hosting Monroe Day School, and the Flashes got back on the victory train last week. They're 1-1, and Florida School for the Deaf and Blind played its first game at home on Thursday night against Palaca Peniel, looking for its first victory of the season. We'll talk to you next week and have kind of a mid-season report for you. Bring in sports writers Stuart Corfidge and Danny Klein. We're going to kind of powwow on what the best part of the first part of the season and what we hope to see in the second half of the season. This is Justin Barney coming to you with another edition of high school football in St. Johns County.